Powered by Virginia Radio.
Happy Wednesday to you all. I hope this week has met you well. I hope today has met you nice. In this new month, this 11th month. First of all, kick off to the elections, even though they're not really always that favorable. But kick off to those who went and voted. I hope you did your due diligence. I hope you picked for a candidate that was going to best suit your needs. I hope you use your voice. Big shouts out to that first and foremost. And because I was not able to publicly say it last week, big shout out and happy birthday to Miss Cookie Provide on Facebook, as most of you know, my mama. Just happy birthday to her. I wasn't able to shout her out like that, so I just wanted to make sure that I did that before I started the show. Now it's another hot episode here tonight on Tspills, the podcast on Powered by Virginia Network, baby. Sponsored by Every Cuts, Malika TBD, the one who sponsors me. You already know tonight's special guest is none other than Flossy Priest, baby. Come on.
What's up, everybody?
Talk about it, the Halo Queen, baby. All right, good evening, good evening. Miss Flossy, a well overdue union for us. I actually met this young lady. What were we doing actually when I met you? Was it?
I don't even know. I know I seen you on Facebook. I followed you, and I was selling tickets to a show, and you bought 2 tickets from me.
Yeah.
That was me.
Yep, matter of fact, yep. And this has been a lot ever since. I really rock with her. I like the way she moves. I like the way she conducts herself. So, it was only right, that we, do a show together. Tonight's show or topic is going to be a glimpse into her truth. And her being Miss Flossy LaPriest. We're going to get to know a little bit about her more than what you think you know. Because not only is she a Halo Queen, she is also an artist. She is also an entrepreneur. She is also a hostess with the mostest. Baby, listen. She has several hats and several attributes. So we're going to glimpse into all of those this evening. The number here at the station is 757-964-9367. Again, that's 757-964-9367. Also, you guys, I'm gonna let her talk about that. Okay, so let's talk to Miss Flossy. Good evening, love.
Hey.
Okay. So what came up? Let's go ahead and cut on to it. What came up with the name Flossy?
My mama calls me Flossy. Like in high school, I used to wear heels and like dress kind of like really fancy. And whenever she'd see me, she'd be like, "You flossing?" Like she got a homegirl. Her homegirl named Flossie. She'd be like, "You flossing? You flossing?" That's just what she called me from. She started calling me that when I was in high school.
Okay. So the name stuck. I see you. You do be flossing or whatever. So
I don't even
Big
dress
shout
like
out
that
to
no more.
mama.
I don't even dress like that no
But it
more.
don't matter. See, flossing ain't always about a particular look. It's about how
Yeah,
you wear the look. You feel what I'm saying? And you
yeah.
definitely floss the look. So I mean, you can be humble all you would like. That's very cute. But
Appreciate
you still be
Appreciate it.
flossing though.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love it. Big shout outs to everybody watching. Okay, you got the people up here. You got Jay China up here. You got Lexi Vaughn. You got Uncle Corey. You got Terenzo. You got Q Money White. Young Flame. Flavier. I messed your name up. Demon Slayer Hill. Come on. You got Kristen Lewis. Star Bro. Come on. Shout out to Star. Okay, there's up here for you tonight. Okay, now representing. Woo woo. I love it. Come on, everybody. So, you got the name Flossie from your mama, so it made it stick. So, as an artist, what was like one of your best punchlines with your name?
um, Been in these streets, name one bitch fuck. Oh, I can't cuss.
Yeah,
I
you can
can't cuss.
cuss. Yeah, you can.
Been in these streets, name one bitch fucking with me. There's none, and if you ain't heard, the name's LaPriest, cause it's Flossy LaPriest. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey. Okay. Got the hard ball for you. Come on. All right. So, which hat did you wear first out of all of these hats? Which hat would you say you wore first?
Uh, well, I used to rap when I was like 9,
Okay.
and like I used to write, get my cousin to sing. Never really took it serious like that, but like with business, my granddad he owned a janitorial business.
Okay.
So from the time I was like old enough to understand like to dump a trash can, to clean a desk, I've been working with him. And then like before he died, I used to run his business with like doing like lawn care and we're doing just different stuff like power washing and the cleaning business. So I would say I always had a business mind just from that, and then with rapping, I did it since I was 9. I just used to play a lot. So, but when I got like when I got probably about 4 or 5 years ago, I started rapping. Then I started doing the landscaping. Then I started uh, selling the halos. Then I started hosting. So rapping first, and it just led to everything else.
Okay, so out of uh okay, let's break it down into all hats. So with rapping, what is your aspirations with that?
Uh,
You see yourself wanting to make it big, or you just doing it because you love to do it and you love to create?
I actually like I do it like it's kind of like it's always been like a escape. So like especially when I was little, I would write about like everything that was going on around me, and then I'm kind of like a loner,
Okay.
but I kind of like grew a little bit out of that when I got older. So like with me being a loner, like I would write. I would write whether it be notes in my journals or I would write songs.
Mm-hmm.
And like hold on, what you say again?
No, you good. You was talking about it being an escape, music
Yeah,
being an
it was
escape.
an escape. So that's really why I did it. But like when I was like a little bit younger, I'm
Uh-huh.
like I want to be famous. Like I used to dream it, or I go in a room, people be like, she in there playing with her people. Like I literally be outside playing with my cousins, and then I go in the room and shut the door, but I be in there with my music on, pretending like that like I was a famous rapper. I was on stage. But then as I got older, I started getting into like truth and more understanding myself and my people. So it was like it kind of stirred me away because of like how I see how with me being around different people, seeing how like things go in the industry, it made me just want to be like, okay, I'm gonna just keep doing this because I love it, and I'll just go the independent route. Like whether I make it or not, I'm gonna just work hard on it. I'll be able to, bring in revenue with the different things that I'm able to do, like
Mm-hmm.
hosting, sometimes even promoting it, throwing my own events. So that's really, like what I want to do with it. And, I'm more into like with me, like I'll never forget, like I was in Atlanta one time
Okay.
and it was a guy, he was there from Detroit. And like I lived in Detroit, and
Oh, I did.
Detroit is like, it's very different from here, and
Most
it's like
definitely.
it's not a lot like job opportunities and things like that. So he came and he sat beside me and he was like, do you know everybody in here? I think I was down there with Capri. I just went down there to support her, and she let me perform.
Okay.
And the guy, he was like, do you know all the artists in here? I was like, no, I didn't. I only knew like 4 or 5 of them. He was like, that's y'all problem, like down there in Virginia. He was like, all y'all supposed to know each other, like all y'all supposed to like support each other.
Yeah.
So it's like being that I know I just want to be the independent way and could care less about being famous, being on TV. If I run across people that can help people get in those places and that's from here, then I give them the information so they can do it. So I'm more so big
That's
on
dope.
supporting those that want to do that.
That makes
So
sense. That's dope. That's real dope. That's what's up. Big shout outs. Okay. A big shout out to the friend Capri. Come on. So artist is your first love. So was it a time in your artistry that halos came about because of something personal, or how did the halo come about in your
I
journey?
actually had a partner,
Okay.
like Nate Peasy with our Halo bands. Like we worked together. Like we started off working together. At first, I was just like promoted, like just using the I Halo band label. But we started differences when it came to business. So we decided to go our separate ways. So that's when I started saying Halo by Floss instead of the I Halos. So that's
Okay.
what. And then I'm real big on culture. Like we wear the crowns because we
Mm-hmm.
really kings and queens.
For sure.
And
Most definitely.
know, like when you lose somebody, it's a halo you put over your head, so it's like that. And then like I'm even made more like if you go to sometimes on Fridays you might can't make the barbershop, but I'm always open. So if you can't get that lineup right, you can't get a halo to cover that up. The wigs,
Come on.
I don't like using glue and stuff. Like when I wear my wigs and stuff, they pull out people edges. So I'm like, yo, instead of putting the glue down, put the halo up there and it'll, keep your hair down instead of having to worry about the glue. So yeah, that's what halos came from.
Okay, Halo's multi-purpose, baby. They here for you. Do you understand? Okay, now the volume is low. They say. Okay, we back, y'all. The volume is it right now, Jay China? Okay, thank you, love. She on it. Okay. Oh, my mama said, please turn the volume up. Okay. Okay, we waiting. I think they say it's correct. I think they're putting up the thumb sign. Okay. So, okay, so now you make your halos. So, hosting came about next.
Yeah, I seen Capri make a post, and she normally like it's like a loyalty thing with her. So once you start working with her, y'all working forever. Only way you not gonna do a show or something is probably like if you sick. So, but at her open mic, she allowed people to come in and do different things like perform. So one day she had asked me, she was like, well she didn't ask me, she put out a post. She was like, hey, I'm having an open mic. Like, anybody want to be a host? So I'm thinking like, cause when I was in high school, I always used to throw parties. Like I wasn't the friend that'd get like completely drunk. I throw the party and watch out for everybody else. So I'm like, well, it can't be that much different than what I'm saying,
Yeah.
throwing a party. So I ended up hosting my first event with Capri,
Okay.
and yeah, I did that. Then I seen Coco the plug with Bridging the Gap. One day she asked the same thing, and she was like, yeah, do anybody wanna host? So I was like, yeah. So when I met Coco, we went into Corona.
Okay.
So nobody was doing no shows. So it was just like only me and Coco doing shows. So I hosted with Coco and I worked with her for like almost like 2.5 years. Then from there, it just became like it's like a blueprint, as she would say, it's like grow your brand. Like if they see you constantly out hosting, then eventually people gonna start calling and asking you to host different events. So that's what happened. Like I started getting other events to host. I learned like how to actually, like different blueprints on how to promote a successful show. Because at first, like when I met Capri, I was like, look, I'm about to save up $2,000. Can you do my show? And she was like, well, you don't really need to do that. She was like, I do shows already. She was like, eventually you could do that, but you could come and use my platform. And doing her platforms is like, before I even was hosting with Coco's, it's like, I get like Capri, like, it'll be like 10 tickets. And I'll call Capri, I'll be like, Capri, I need 20 tickets or I need 30 tickets. But I was able to sell the tickets and I wasn't having to worry about getting a DJ. I wasn't having to worry about getting other people to perform. I wasn't having to worry about booking out the venue. So that in itself too, it helped me to grow because I met a lot more people. So now when I do stuff, it's like a lot of them people that I met through her, doing shows with her, also doing shows with Lady A. I ended up, being able to like do what I do now, and that's whenever I feel like it, I can put my own event together.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I am aspiring to be that too. I love that hosting thing. That hosting thing is something. It's a great feeling. It's a great, great feeling to vibe out with the people and the people vibe out with you. You know what I'm saying? That's a dope feeling. I do. I get you on that one. That's real dope. So, what do you have any hosting events coming up soon?
I'm actually hosting tonight.
Hey.
Every Wednesday. It's China. It's called Jay's No Limit. Shout out to China. Like I kind of like we met and just kind of like been working together. Cause my thing is really not a promoting thing, but that's her thing. So her and Lady A, they have what's called the Set It Off Wednesdays. So sometimes like on Wednesday, like if you come out there and perform, if you don't leave, we'll put everybody's name in a hat. We'll draw, like we'll give away a free video shoot. Or if we give away a free video shoot, we'll give away like slots for we're about to be like the division league, which is a league under the music sports league where artists can make money. They can also like compete against each other. You know how a lot of times everybody be out here like, I'm the best, ain't nobody rocking with me. So if you say that, then you can go and compete, and then at the end of that competition, we'll give away money, and also we'll be able to give artists the opportunity to get on Wavy 10 News.
Okay.
So yeah,
Super dope.
but they can't cuss, and it can't be like cussing because it's Wavy 10. Most of the time, your grandparents watch this, so it got to be like, and it's all about like what Miss Hicks was saying. It's all about getting the artists to be able to be more commercial. So all of that like killing, shooting, like stuff like that. Nah, we don't really want to hear that. If your name's something like Shoot 'em Up Jay, we gonna just call you Jay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna be performing, and it's gonna be kids and grandparents and things like that.
Most
So,
definitely.
but yeah, so and then I'm hosting Friday is So For Real. So I do celebrate the Sabbath, but the guy Hustle, he kind of set me up. He didn't tell me the dates, but I am gonna be there. But I'm just doing it just like some charity for real, for real. Like it ain't really about me getting paid because I can't really work on the Sabbath day. But this Friday, So For Real coming here. I'm hosting DJ Joe Pro. He will be the DJ, and we got another host. He coming from out of Texas. His name is the Only Real Connect, and it's sponsored by Hustle and Legacy Entertainment.
Okay. Got work coming up. Got work coming up. Love it. So let's dig into this entrepreneur hat. Now this entrepreneur hat, there are subtitles to the entrepreneur hat. So with understanding how you got there, you already pretty much explained that. Do you do this because it's the legacy, or do you do it because of your own passion for it?
Uh, it becomes like a passion. Like with landscaping, it's like half the time I'm sitting on a machine. Sometimes the fields are like very long.
Okay.
So I have a lot of time to think. And it's like it's very peaceful. Even when you're doing gardens and things like that, it's something that I like to do. Plus, like I can work for people because like every now and then, like 2 days out of the week, I even tried to quit a couple of times, but it's like when you a good worker, bosses don't want you to quit. But I also work like 2 days at a daycare. But I like the freedom of just being able to get up, and one day I might not feel good, or I'm just really tired, and I'll be like, I'm not going today, and I'll do way more work tomorrow. Far as with the halos, like is fun to me. I like to make them look good. I like some people have had their halos for like 2 or 3 years. Cause I remember at one point I went to the corner store in Portsmouth. They call it the corner store club. It's off of Frederick Boulevard. So I had went there and I looked, and everybody had on these halos, but they weren't halos. It was like they wasn't made like with the same material, and like they pop in the back. So it was like I'm looking, I'm like, what in the world? Then it's like, they was selling them for like probably like $10 or like $15 and things like that. So afterwards it's like I just kept on going, and I'm like, dang, you don't really see them too much doing it, and it's because like a lot of times people do things just for money,
Yeah.
and it's not something that they love. I like doing it. I love it. I love the way it making people feel. Guys text me and like I get all types of attention with this. So it's like, I'm passionate about it. It's good. I like putting the colors together. I like putting them together right. So yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, most definitely. That's her red apple, the passion. Everybody got a red apple. Hers is passion. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's a glimpse into her truth. Woo, woo, woo. And don't forget, y'all can call the line at 757-964-9367 if you got something to ask her. Again, big shout outs to Envy Cuts, Malika TBD, the one who sponsored me right here on Powered by Virginia Network, baby. So, as with having all these hats and doing all of these things, how do you find the balance to be able to enjoy life, be able to maintain all of it?
Well, for one, I just try and keep God first and everything. Like I feel like He'll lead me. Two, like I like you know how they say like you can't serve money and God. Like you gotta choose one. So I don't think like every day like I gotta get this money, I gotta get this money. Me is like, you know, I gotta make money to pay my bills, but it's not like I'm about to just go out and do
Come on,
whatever for it.
talk
So
about it.
it's really just, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's God, and then how I balance it out. I had to stop smoking weed for one, because when I did smoke, like if it's an event, like I'm talking about, I wouldn't even, for real, I wouldn't even want to eat until I smoke. After I smoke, after I eat, I want to smoke again. Like I was, I was high like all the time. So it was like what I started noticing is like I go to an event, but the event started at 9 o'clock. But if I ain't got my weed, like I'ma literally go call everybody. I drive way to go get my smoke and then go to the event. And so I started being late, and that's bad business. You
Bad
know what I'm
business.
saying? So I had to stop smoking weed. When you stop smoking weed, you will have a lot more energy. Like your mind will be clear. It kind of be like you be feeling like a kid. At first, you ain't gonna be able to go to sleep for a little while, but eventually, like your sleeping habit to get back on track. But you'll be able to do what you need to do. Just like you said, Lyle was telling you, he was like, dang, she on time? Like, yeah, I'm on time now because I ain't trying to roll up that blunt. Like, I might have just got the weed, and when I get here, I call you, like, it's going to be a minute. I'm about to roll up. I'm about to smoke this blunt. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I told her I appreciate it. Love. Yes, but that's dope though. That's a dope, awesome achievement. That's advancement. I did not mean to shoot this like this, y'all. I thought she was gonna be a little bit longer. Sorry. I did. So sorry, y'all. But did y'all hear her though? Two main points I want to belly off of. Sorry. We talk about truth, right? And about second chances. And with second chances, she said, first of all, understanding that she needs the money, but she's not willing to do anything for the money. The money is required because it's a part of living. But having a standard, right? That's the difference between the love of money and the use of money. You see what I'm saying? I just had to reiterate that just so we make sure that we all catch that. Oh, excuse me. Especially for my younger females. And I said that basically off the job I just had. All money ain't good money. These young men, all money ain't good money. All money ain't good money. I'm sorry I had to stress that one more time because that is for real. A lot of people right now are putting their sales. Some are dying over this paper, this promissory note. Then yes, of course, like she said, we need. Because we need to pay our bills. We needed to get where we need to go. We needed to have fun. We needed for all those things. But it's the standard because the key thing she said, God. If you lean into God, He will provide all of your needs. If you lean into God, He will direct your path. If you lean into God and trust Him, faith over mustard seed, He will multiply things for you. Like, for real, seriously. Had to read. I couldn't let that just go bad like that. You ain't say what you just said because you definitely said that, and that definitely touched me. Like, cause that's for real. So I just wanted to reiterate that. Now, find it. So that's how you find a way to keep the balance. So what is your driver? What drives you to keep going or to keep doing? Hey, somebody on the line.
They already calling.
Good evening, yo, yo, yo. Tspills.
So Uncle Corey and Ray would like to shout out to Flossy.
Thanks.
Hey.
Thanks. Who's that on the phone? Who's this on the phone?
She said,
This is Ray.
Ray. Okay.
Yes.
hey, shout out, Ray. Hey, come on, Ray. That's what
Corey
you.
as well.
Corey as well. Come on, Corey. What y'all want to say to Flossy again? Tell her one more time.
Just a shout out to Flossy. We love you, girl.
Oh, I love y'all too.
And keep doing your thing, bitch. We got you. You got you.
Thank you. I
Can't
appreciate
wait to
that.
see you tonight.
Hey.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you for calling in. Y'all heard her tonight at Lady A Spot. Portsmouth, Virginia, Raleigh Avenue. Come through. Pull up.
Absolutely.
Yes, Uptown Red said Flossy the GOAT. Alright, baby, you stay blessed and stay up. Thank you for calling Tspills.
And you do the same, of course. Have a good one.
I love. That's what's up. That's dope. They love you, girl.
I love them too.
Hey, San Diego Chapo. Flossy Gang. Okay. Flossy Gang in the building. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. They say they in here, baby. And if you need any Halo, where can the people come reach at? How can they contact
Facebook. Really, you can type it in on Google. Like if you type in Halos by Floss apostrophe S by Floss, like you'll see all that. And shout out to Lex, cause Lex, I had to get my website redone, so she just actually finished. So by tomorrow, it'll be available for y'all to go in and put in your orders and order online. You can order online, but it's also good to come to one of my events too. Cause if you come to my events, I kind of like get discounts, like while y'all out. So
Yes, she does.
yeah, but just Halos by Floss. Just look it
Halos
up.
by Floss. Y'all never.
And on Instagram is Headwear by Flossy Apparel. Cause like I don't just have halos, like I also have these hats they call floss hats, which is a picture of me with my head wrap on, and it say HBF.
Hey, they hold on, y'all coming. I gotta turn the mic. Yo, good evening, Tspills.
How you doing, Tspills?
What's going on, baby?
First, thank you for having my friend on your show. This Marty Early right here. The Heatway.
What's up, Marty?
Okay, Marty.
You got my butt on you, so I'm so happy she up there, man. I'm proud of her. That girl right there.
Yes, ain't she super dope?
Yeah, definitely is, man. She moving though. She swagged out up there too. Look at her.
Hey, you see her?
Thank you.
Yeah. How y'all doing?
You doing good?
Okay. You got a lot of things going on. What you got going on?
Shoot, tonight you already know we at House of Bertha Entertainment. Pull up there, set it off. Open mic. This not no regular open mic because Lady A event is BMI certified. So whenever you coming in and perform, it don't matter what event there, you can set up and register your music up there, and you'll be able to get paid, get your royalty. So it's not whenever you come there, like even if it's not nothing to be given away, you're gonna make something just by doing your live performance. So shout out to Lady A.
Shout out to Lady A. Woo woo. Portsmouth.
Okay.
So yeah, pop out if you can.
Tell her what I do want to know everything you're doing.
Yeah, I think I said that too. This Friday, 9:00, I got Soul for Real. From the song "Every Little Thing You Do Is on My Mind." I've been promoting it for a while. I just got the tickets. Lexi, she's at House of Bertha right now. She got the tickets on her. So if you want to get a ticket, if you know anybody like your aunts, your mama, we got Shooting Stars, we got Lundy Black, and we got Miss B. They also opening up. I also got another slot that's left. So if y'all sing R&B, any singers out there, y'all want to link with me, just DM me in my inbox. It is a fee. I got a good price for it. Ain't no taxing. I talked them down. So y'all hit me up so y'all can come out there and perform.
Hey, big body. Come on.
That's good. Y'all heard, because you do have the inbox back too. I'm going to let you know if you're wrong.
Facts.
Most definitely. Anything else you want to say to a king?
No, congratulations. I just like to see her keep moving, man. Like to see all y'all keep moving, but she's definitely on fire right now. She is that girl on fire right now.
You on fire?
So, congratulations. I'm behind your hunters, so keep doing the blue gap, so I can't make a Friday. I had plans. I got the flu that took me out.
I already know. I definitely. But you always been supporting me. You've been supporting me since day one when we had that event with the kids, that community event.
Okay, I got you, man. Y'all peace and love, man.
Same to you.
All right.
Alright, then bless. Okay. What is this? All their poison. Okay. So I'm doing a lot of swifting and swiffing tonight, y'all. What's going on? Alright, so like she said, make sure Oh, y'all stay tapped there for these tickets. In about 2 minutes, we gonna be doing the tickets. Oh yeah, y'all gotta share the live to get the tickets.
If you ain't sharing the live,
You
you
ain't
ain't even
getting the
your name ain't even
ticket.
going in the raffle.
You better say it. All right, yo. Who is it? Who is it on the line with your girl Tspills? I can't hear you, baby. Hold on. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Girl, Star with 2 eyes.
What up, Star?
You just I'm calling out here to show somebody the best motherfucking person in the motherfucking town, man.
No doubt.
I love y'all.
Love you, baby.
I love y'all too.
Make sure y'all go cop them halos, man.
Facts.
Y'all make sure y'all shop her, yo.
I got mine on right now.
Hey.
That right?
I'm gonna see y'all later too. I'm gonna wait up here for y'all. We gonna be on the round table later. So whenever y'all get here, I'm in here. Alright.
Alright, y'all. Y'all stay blessed. They already off the line. Okay. I love it. They are calling, baby. Come on now. Now, in about 1 minute, make sure y'all call the line. Call the line up so y'all can win the ticket. Yo. Good evening, Tspills. Who is it?
This is China.
Hey, China. Come on.
What's
talk
up,
to
China?
us.
Can y'all hear me? Like,
You gotta
Turn your volume down on your phone.
okay. On my phone. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Flossy Floss!
What's up, China?
I'm so proud of you, girl.
Thank you. I'm proud of you too. That goes back.
Hey, look, Zena said hey. Say
Hey,
hey,
Zena.
How you doing? I can't hear you. You gotta turn your volume down. You gotta turn your volume down.
Hey, look, Zena from Hampton. She from this side. Zena be turned up. But shout out to Zena.
That's my girl.
Shout out to Zena, cause she another one. She pulling up to everything.
I wanna say, like, Flossy is the best. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's a dope ass girl. Oh my god, can I cuss on here?
Yes, you can cuss, baby.
Same thing I said.
Like, she's dope as hoes, bro. Like, halos be on point. Y'all get those halos from Floss. You know what I'm saying? They good, you know what I'm saying? They not the cheap halos, they the real halos.
Okay.
They don't pop in the back and I don't text. So yeah.
And I just want to say, you know, her music is like really good. Like, I love her music. I'm a fan, so you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Doing her thing. And she always got my back, so you know, I gotta get on here and talk to Floss.
Hey, talk to her then.
Thanks,
Uncle
Shana.
Corey said you were late, China.
Uncle Corey said what?
You late.
China, he was already taking over the phone space and everything.
Hear you.
Yeah, you might hear me talk. Let me perform my song tonight. Let me stop, y'all.
Oh, don't do it to him.
I'm so proud of you, though. Just keep doing you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Florida, Virginia. Shout out to Tspills. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, baby. Shout out to you.
Like, y'all keep doing your thing. Y'all keep doing your thing, girl. You know I got your back.
Thank you, Chana. You already know. You already know what time it is.
Call.
Love you too.
Love, bless.
Hey, look, let her ask some. Now I'm talking to everybody. Let her ask some more of them questions before we get to them tickets. Don't let me find out y'all blowing this junk up because of Jeezy. Y'all ain't hitting this phone line up because y'all calling for Flossy. Y'all know how that go.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of that, so get everybody else on top.
Yeah, I already know, China. It's funny because everybody that rock with me, y'all getting through that line first. So that's hey, look, go up there, share. Look, go share my Halos by Floss page.
No fight, you know what I'm saying? I know all this stuff. I know like three y'all. That's right, dude.
That's right.
Hey, they funny.
Like, for real, I'm a real supporter of Flossy, like.
That's right.
That's right. I already know.
Yeah,
you know, you ain't got.
I mean, and she even good with the kids too. Like, she even watch my son. Like, Flossy is really a good person, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, she is really dope. When I first met her, she had the van with the kids. Not a fan.
Hey, Flossy, you can tell us about JJ.
Yeah, shout out to Jay Sean, my nephews. Yeah, I love the kids.
Yeah, I am thinking
I love the kids too. I'm
Kids,
with you on
the
that.
kids be real.
I love the kids. Yeah, I like the kids more than the adults.
Me
half the
too.
time.
Me too.
Yeah, they be
Me
real. I like
too.
them. They cool. I love
They
them.
tell you the truth.
Yeah, they keep it 100. Like I can deal with them. I can
Yeah.
respect them. They always, yeah, I love them. They're 100 grand with me. Yes, I understand. Oh, well, thank you so much, China, for calling in. Let me answer a few more questions, and then we're gonna get to these tickets, and then we're gonna wrap this show up. So I hope y'all been paying attention, baby. All right, love you, China.
Alright.
Hey, man, hang up on your friend. But I do it. Look, she said, ask me a couple more questions, girl. Look, she like, where my other questions at now? I know you got some more for me, and I do.
Yeah.
And I do. Okay, hello. Okay, so with your such busy lifestyle, right? And because you are such a good person, as it shows to so many different kind of people in so many different ways. How do you find a way to stay focused? Because see, drive and have a purpose or something is something different. But how do you stay focused and all of that?
All right, so I have to take a break. That's what I do. Like, yeah.
Yo, good evening.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, shout out to Flossy. I see you doing your thing, girl.
Thank you.
So did I win the TV tickets yet?
Not yet. I'm about to tell y'all what to do to win them Jeezy tickets. She gonna ask me a couple of more tickets, and then I'm gonna tell y'all start calling. And then y'all gonna call, and then I'm gonna just take y'all name. I'm gonna just put it in a raffle, and whoever I pick out that raffle, we gonna go ahead and get y'all that Jeezy ticket. And y'all gotta go too, cause if not, I'll probably be there. But y'all gotta go support my girl Capri. It's pre-day month coming up next month, all month. So yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. Well, shout out to everybody. I see you doing the thing. The podcast is popping.
Thank you.
Y'all please go follow Trendsetter, and I'll be trying to win them tickets.
All right.
Hey, that's right. Call back, baby. Thank you.
All right.
I bless. Okay, so look. Let's hurry up. Get you in there. Focus. So you would say you take a break, right, to get focused. You was good at Spanish.
All right. So yeah, basically what I do is like right now I'm tired. Like I'm tired. I've been doing a lot. It's like, so what I do is like every Saturday is like my Sabbath. So what I do, I might take like a week, and that week is just like family. You know, reading my Bible, and just, you know, like shutting off from the world. You know, sometimes, a lot of times, like, I don't stroll my timeline. Like, so if you don't tag me, I won't see it. So I go, like, a whole day where I won't look at nothing. Like, I straight up, like, just detox myself from all social media. Friends calling I think the only people that might can get through to me is my mama or my daddy or my nephews. They can always call. But I detach myself, and I, you know, focus on me and, you know, the laws. And then when I'm ready again, I have to, like, even still, like now, like by tomorrow, I probably won't have no more drinks. I change how I eat. I might not eat too much meat. Or I might just go like 10 days where I don't eat no meat at all. Because what'll happen is after a while, I kind of like to get drained. So when I wake up in the morning, I get real tired trying to get out the bed. So then I'm like, okay, it's my diet. I got to get my diet back right.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I got to, you know, read my word, focus on God, spend time with family, and know what's really important. And, you know, in that time, he'll show you, like, you know, people you might need to X out your life or that you don't need to be around, like, you know. And then I take notes on what I want to do next. And then I come back and I just go for it. So, yeah.
I love that. That's dope. That's dope. A glimpse into her truth, y'all. Listen. So, if you had to inspire a young person right now, because I know you deal with a lot of youth, but if you had to inspire a young person right now, what would be like a key takeaway that you would like to give them? And hold that for so I can ask a phone. Yo, good evening. Who is it? Tspills.
Hey, it's the girl Money Black. Calling up to support my girl Flo.
Shout out to London Black. London Black performing this Friday, opening up for So For Real.
Come on, London
She
Black.
got that song OK 50/50 Love. She a dope artist. She ain't just rapping or talking about nothing. She write all her music. She got a video. It's on my page. Go check that out. Shout out to you. And tonight at Set It Off, y'all need to pull up because she cooking. She cooking, lady.
Yeah, the Black Market Soul Food is in the building tonight.
Look, facts. Lady A letting her get the kitchen. So tonight, y'all want to come. Even if y'all just want to come, like, support us. Like, support these artists. Like, it's only like $10. Like, that mean a lot. It make us want to keep going. So come get something to eat. Food, like $12. Drinks, like, it's like, I don't even know what the drinks is. But Lady A got a lot of stuff in there.
Like $3-4.
Yeah, so, like $3-4. Like, y'all pull up tonight. It start at 8. And sign up at 8. Any artists want to come there and perform, y'all come and perform. Like I said, it's BMI registered. You always going to be able to get your royalties for that. So, shout out to London Black. I appreciate you.
Alright, Floss doing big things with the music and bringing the positive messages. I definitely appreciate it. I definitely appreciate meeting you.
Facts. I appreciate me and you too.
Oh, that's so dope. I love it.
Stay tuned in. Look, because at the...
sentimental ass off the phone.
Nah, you all right. We love that sentimental stuff over here on Tspills, baby. You have a blessed night, love.
I do the same thing.
All right. All right, y'all. Look, so... listen, go ahead. What's the requirements for the Jeezy tickets, baby?
Hey, look.
You might as well tell them.
This the requirement.
Yo. It's your girl Tspills and Flossy, baby. Who is it?
It's Lexi.
Hey, Lexi. How you doing, Lexi?
I was just calling to say I love you, Flossy, and always proud of you. You work so freaking hard. And also, I will be at House of Versa in like 20 minutes with tickets for Soul For Real.
Okay, hey, shout out to Lex. Y'all need y'all tickets. Y'all need flyers. All of that. December 16th. But yeah, y'all pull up this tonight. If y'all want to get tickets too, we're going to have some tickets in there for Soul For Real also.
So. Oh, that's this Friday?
Yeah, this Friday for Soul For Real. Jeezy is December 16th.
And what's the date for this Friday?
11th. So look, I'm about to tell everybody, right? I appreciate you, Lexi. Stay tuned in so you know you can try and win a ticket tonight. So
Jay China love you too, Lexi.
I love you.
Hi, Lexi.
Bye.
Alright, bless love. Hey.
So look, in the meantime, while she asking me these questions, y'all go to my page. It's called Halos by Floss. I need y'all to share that. I need y'all to also share this video, this live that we on right now. And what else? I need y'all to, if y'all got Instagram, tag people and tell people where to follow me at on Instagram. And then towards the end of this show, we're going to take in I guess we'll take in 5 callers. If y'all get in quick, just say your name. We're going to throw your name in the hat. And then we're going to give y'all that Jeezy ticket.
Okay.
And then after that, anybody else who call, I'm getting away a Fur Halo and I'm getting away a Teen Halo. And then, I'm getting away a ticket. I'm getting away a ticket to Soul For Real. And for that, I'll explain what y'all, I'll tell y'all that after we get to the Jeezy. But
now go ahead and tell her. We gonna be
about it. So after that one, you gotta share the flyer. The flyer's on my page. You gotta share the flyer and you gotta share the link in order for you to win the ticket to the Soul For Real this Friday.
Share the flyer, share the link. Soul For Real is the flyer and the link. I got this for y'all. The flyer and the link is what you gotta share. For the Jeezy, you gotta share this live. You gotta share. You gotta go to Instagram. And subscribe.
Shout Instagram and shout me out on Instagram. Tell people to follow me.
Okay, and what else?
And you gotta share my Halos by Floss page.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna do it like that. We're gonna make it sure. I was about to have y'all tag 20 people, but we ain't got time.
Hey, listen, while you share everything, you better tag somebody while you share it. That's what we want you to do. Tag and share. Yeah, you can. Tag and share. You gotta share it anyway, so you might as well that. That is real easy. Make your finger go real fast. Vibrations. We're gonna pop it up. Okay, so y'all make sure y'all do that. We give y'all a little time so they give you time to answer these questions, okay? We only got a few more. We about to wrap it up. The night is coming to a close. We thank y'all so much for supporting my girl, Flossy. She is popping, baby. I love the love she is receiving on this evening. She deserves all of it, for real. That's real talk. She's having a great spirit ever since I've ever met her. So I definitely appreciate you again for coming on the show. And
I'm happy to be here.
Yes, I'm happy that you're here. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for taking me serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Conversations we done had and stuff. I really do appreciate that.
no problem.
That's respect. You know what I'm saying? Man, love.
Mad love you.
Man, love for real. I really appreciate it. Y'all, she is also, she's so deserving of these phone calls. So I definitely understand why they keep coming. Do you understand? I get it. So look, again, that was the question. What would be one main gem or giveaway or a few that you would give to somebody, a young girl or young man aspiring?
My thing is like y'all gotta understand like going back to what I was saying, like it's a lot of people right now that's looking in on this area. Like shout out to Gifted Hands.
Woo-hoo.
I ain't gonna tell y'all how I know, but I know it's people looking at the local artists in this area. I wouldn't just say local, I'm gonna call y'all independent artists. But what's something that y'all gotta understand is that even younger artists or those that's coming up is that at the end of the day, this a business. So with that being said, like for instance, when people ask you to invest in yourself, like they might be having an event, like for instance, the Nova. The Nova holds like all those people. So if you go out there and you open it, you might gotta pay for an opening slot, but you performing in front of all those people. If somebody have an event,
come on,
and all you gotta do is pay what $10, but your music BMI registered, you can win some, whether it be a video shoot, whether it be your own podcast, a slot in music sports leagues. Like you gotta invest in yourself. Like I know I see a lot of times out here where everybody like y'all have like really great talent, far as like with the younger and the older, but y'all forget that this is still a business, and y'all don't really like to. Y'all don't like to invest in yourself. Y'all don't like to pay. Like if somebody tell me something costs something, I'm gonna say either I can or I can't. Most of the time, I'm gonna try and figure out how I can so I can get it to them. And every time I do a little, even if it's just a $50 investing in myself, it's something to be gained. So stop always thinking that people out here to make money off of you. Even if you going on 103 jams, like. It's other states that don't even do the spotlight showcase for independent artists. They like, what, y'all do that? But Coco, she's willing to provide that for other people for us to be able to do that. So it's like, don't look at the person, look at the work and go there and get the work done. Capri, she got mad stuff going on. She got the pre-pick of the week. So if you come in and you spending your $10 to do the open mic, then guess what? You can go on 103 jams. Like, it's a business. Like, when we heard Bodak Yellow with Cardi B on the station every day, they labels was paying for that. That's money that got to be going back. So it's like, always look at what'll work for you in business and invest in yourself. So, and shout out to Lady A too. Like, I met Trina. I went to Miami. I wasn't even going. I went down to support. I think some people had canceled on Lady A, and I was like, look, let me get that hotel room. Like, I'm bringing some people with me. That's all I did. So when I came in the venue, she called me over and was like, hey, I'm about to get the promoter to introduce you to Zeno. And then I met Trina. It's like, you willing to invest in yourself, like, and this game is all about money now. It's not just about talent. And Whitney Houston said that. So it's like, if you willing if you can't really invest in yourself, you gotta start building relationships with people. So that relationship can start taking you places. Whereas though you may just be paying $10 and you're not on their bigger shows, but they see you done paid $10 20 times, they gonna eventually be like, it's a respect thing. Like, yo, I'm about to put you on this next show. So. Like, I'm tired of people talk about Virginia, and they talk about us because we don't like to invest in ourselves, and we think somebody always trying to get over on us. And that ain't the case. These people got a business to run. So that's my only advice. That's my advice to everybody.
Yeah. And in a nutshell, too, that means stay out of people's pocket, man. Facts. You don't know what stuff costs a person. You don't know what sacrifices that person making to make whatever. Like, stay out of people's pockets. Have a little bit more compassion for people, man. We always think the worst of people. And I do got to add on to this because I'm sorry. Because we just talking about that this week, so it must need to be talked about. We'll give our counterparts no slack. I mean, we give them all the slack when it comes to anything. They tell us something, whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent, we rock with it. But when our same peers do the same thing, we challenge them on every level. It's like micromanaging our people, trying to find mistakes and holes and wrongdoings. We gonna answer the call. Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to Tspills with Flossy. Come on, talk to us.
What's up, Flossy? He heard this poison, y'all.
What's up? What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Yeah, so you doing your thing out there, social reels. I saw you. I see you out there.
Thank you.
You going to set it off tonight too?
Yeah, I'll be there. I'm co-hosting. I'm gonna be there like 30 minutes late, but I'll be there.
Hostess with the mostest.
Yeah. Lady A gonna be holding it down because you know Lady A, she hosts too. So until I get there, she gonna be holding it down for me.
Okay.
All right.
Well, keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Thank you for all the advice you give us.
No problem. And yeah, go to my page and share my Halo page. Tag about 20 people. Go to Instagram. Tell people to follow me on Instagram and
share this live.
And share this live.
People.
And tag 20 people on that too. So you know, we can get y'all these. We can see who's gonna win with these Jeezy tickets. I'm gonna put these names in a raffle. So, and I'm gonna give away a fur. I'm gonna give away a fur Halo too, and a sports like a team Halo too. So, and y'all can whoever win can just email me or inbox me, and I'll link up with y'all so y'all can get y'all Halos and y'all tickets.
All right.
Okay.
Toya.
Good night.
Good night.
Keep up the good work, you guys.
All
You
right,
too.
bless. Thanks for calling in. Okay, so I got Toya to ask you one. Okay, go got it started. All right, y'all. So, what would you say sets you apart from everybody else? I can say what I want to say about what sets you apart, but what do you think that sets you apart from everybody else?
I'm just like y'all. I'm just like y'all. That's all I gotta say. No, I'm just playing. But that's really how it is. Like, when you see me, I'm just like y'all. You know, I think like the main thing that really sets me apart is, you know, like I keep the Sabbath. I try to keep the law. I don't celebrate no holidays. I don't celebrate birthdays or anything like that. And you know, like I'm true to myself. And like, you know, like most people get out here and they talk about how like they didn't have this or they didn't have this. Like, even though my parents wasn't the best, I had a mom and I had a dad. So I didn't have to really go out trying to look and find who I am. Like, each part of them is a part of me. So it was enough for me to be able to, if I have a problem or something going on, I'm like, yo, okay, I snap like that because I get that from my daddy. Okay, I'm a work hard like this because I get that from my mom. So it's like I got a lot of love, so I try to go out and show that same type of love. And I'm cool with who I am. Like, I'm cool with just being a just normal person. Like, I think I had made a post. I was like, you know, I was like, dang, like, I don't see how people really be famous because, like, I go to the corner store and somebody be yelling out of the car, hey, Flossy, and I be like, I don't know who that is. It's like, but when you become famous, it's like, it's more so like you really can't do nothing. So it's like, I like my normal life and I like being able to go to the store and not have to run out of the store. But like I said, I'm just like everybody else. Some people might not have a mom or they might not have a dad, but at the same time, like, you can learn from somebody. Like, older woman, you can learn from an older man out here. Like, and that's really it. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just me. I'm the priest. Like, and I'm just like y'all. So I don't know what set me apart.
She just like us. That's what set her apart. Her blended in. You know, they say you can hide in plain sight, baby. So maybe that's what sets you apart. You be hiding in plain sight, you know? I love it. Now, that was about it that I had for you for real. I had maybe like two other things I could have asked you, but I think you kind of really answered them because your answers was very complete. But tell the people about your events coming up for the next schedule and what your handles are so they can reach out to you.
Okay, so like I said, tonight we got to set it off open mic hosted by House of Bertha, Lady A, 2207 Ryman Avenue, Portsmouth. I know most people don't like to come to Portsmouth. Look, that building is all love.
It is. Right up.
So on Friday we had I believe it's called Scandals for So for real. And what else? And then, I'm just setting up, me and China, we setting up to be a part of the Music Sports League. And it's like a lot of people that's a part of it. It's a way for artists to make money and do different things. And also like the guy that I work with, a promoter, he's trying to get some different people here like Ron G and Lady of Rage. I keep y'all posted on that. So follow me on Instagram at Iam_Floss, Facebook Flossy LaPriest, and what else I want to say? Oh yeah, I'm a landscaper too, so I didn't get to tell y'all that part. So you need your fence done, you need your grass cut, power wash, all y'all real estate agents out there. Like, I'm a professional like my edge are like the edge on somebody putting on somebody's haircut. I can get rid of like all the leaves and stuff in your yard, cleaning gutters, power washing, all of that. So yeah, that page is called Flossy LaPriest Enterprise. And then if you want to check out my music, you can just go to Flossy LaPriest music page. And I got a song with Tiana G. Shout out to
Okay, Tiana G.
Shout out to Fast Money Gang, GMG. They got a show this weekend. I ain't gonna tell y'all who I'm going for, but they going up against each other. So y'all make sure y'all pull up to that.
Hey. So that means pull up tonight at Lady A's spot where she's going to be the hostess with the mostest. If you have any hosting needs, make sure you hit up or reach out to her as well. Also, if you need halos, reach out to her. If you need landscaping, reach out to her. If you need a spitter, reach out to her. Do you write also?
Yeah.
All right, reach out to her. Hello, come on. Power wash, reach out to her. If you just need a lot of things, let's just reach out to her. Just hit her up on one of her various handles. Tell the people the handles one more time.
Flossy LaPriest Enterprise LLC, and that is for anybody who need a fence job, who need landscaping, power washing work. Halos by Floss, that's Halos _S by Floss. If you need halos, floss hat, or dread jury as well. And if you want to check out my music, it's on Flossy LaPriest music page. So yeah.
Okay. All right, y'all hear her. Now y'all can go ahead and flood the lines for these tickets. I hope you had time to share the Jeezy. Right? No. For the Jeezy tickets, you got to share the Halos page and tag some people. Share the live page and share this live and tag some people. And Instagram. Follow and shout her out on Instagram. For the Soul For Real, November the 11th. You have to share the flyer, share this link, and share your link. Mm-hmm. Right.
Share the link to the tickets and share the flyer. It's all on my page.
There you go. Come on, now y'all go ahead and set us up.
We're gonna give y'all a couple of minutes to do that, then y'all can start calling back in.
Yep. Come on and flood us, baby, because I see y'all watching. I see you looking.
And shout out to 8 Million Entertainment, Capri, Lawrence, the bestest.
Hey, shout out.
I don't want to say the number one promoter in the town because they might get mad, start hating. Mm-hmm. But one of my favorite promoters in the town, Capri. And shout out to all the promoters out here, y'all.
Big shout out. Hey. Y'all doing y'all thing. Shout out to the Liquor TBD, the one who sponsors me, baby. And Vic Cuts. Make sure you go there for all your hair needs. Yes. Yes. Do I gotta go this? I don't even think so. No. Well, this is the 11th month, you guys. Let's see. Is we sign up with the 11th? Yes, it is. Truth and second chances, guys. Listen, she been telling y'all a lot of truth tonight because truth shall set you free. Okay. So, I'm chit-chatting to you guys while y'all call in the line at 757-964-9367. And make sure y'all tell us, or make sure y'all share all the stuff so y'all can win these 2 tickets. The Jeezy ticket for December the 16th and the Soul For Real ticket for November the 11th. That's this Friday. Make sure y'all go ahead and call in. Now, y'all don't go to sleep on me now. Y'all was hot fire when we were trying to talk. Y'all better call me and get these tickets on there. They was ready. They was ready. They was ready.
Hopefully the lines ain't twisted up. Y'all start calling.
Ooh. Yes. Okay. Well, I just got to tell y'all what this month embodies one more time since we waiting. Somebody gonna call now. Watch. This month embodies and conveys messages of truth, new opportunities, second chances, and love. High energy, enthusiasm, and creative energy. This 11th month is called the Messenger, the Teacher Month. So prepare yourself to listen, look, and learn. Be able to apply this knowledge and wisdom and be able to pour it into others. Those who have a greater purpose within their lives to provide inspiration and spiritual guidance to others. That's why it's called the Messenger, the Teacher, the breakdown. So tap into your master intuitive illumination. Is a channel to the subconscious, an insight without rational thought and sensitivity, nervous energy. Shines. Hold on. Oh, nervous energy, shyness, and practicality. So when you tap into your master intuitive, it is going to be able to channel all those things. So that's channeling your sensitivity, like to your nervous energy, shyness, and practicality. So when you tap into, which is pretty much telling you just gotta tap into God in this season. You got to make sure that you really tap into him, that you really walking in your relationship in him. And I want y'all to call in for these tickets, but I'm just telling y'all about this link as I prepare y'all for this. But I still want y'all to call in at 757-964-9367. But make sure y'all stay tapped into God for real in this season, man. For the rest of your life, for real. But for real in this season. Because it's so necessary for your development, man. God has so many things for us. It's like we holding these little fake pearls and gems and rubies in our hand, and he got the real ones right there. And he like, baby, just give me these, and I got something for you. But we want to hold on to what we so used to because if we think it has value, not knowing that it's valueless in comparison to what God has for us. Ain't that crazy? Mm-hmm. It's like an analogy for all parts of our lives. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's addiction, whether it's a habit, whether it's a way of life. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a job. Whether it's a emotion. Girl, come on, man. Come on, y'all. What is y'all doing, babies? Call us. Why did I hang it up? Let me make sure I hang it up. Hold on. Make sure I got it right. It's hung up. Let's see. But y'all make sure y'all lay that song. I ain't gonna tell y'all to death. I ain't gonna tell y'all to death.
She been drinking.
Messing with Flossy. She the one want this drink. Somebody call the line. But I know what I'm talking about though. Listen. Good evening. Thank you for calling Tspills and Flossy.
Hi, good evening. Am I powered by Virginia Radio?
Yes, you are.
Yes. I heard you guys were giving away tickets to see Jeezy.
Yes. Did you share the live?
Excuse me?
Did you share the live?
No, but I can share a live. I don't know how to do it.
Okay, well, if you go on the bottom of it, you should be able to go to share. And you have to share it and tag 20 people. And after you share it and tag 20 people, you have to also go to her Instagram, which is
I am_Floss.
And give her a shout out. And then you're going to have to call back, baby, okay? But do those and then call us back, and you can definitely win.
Okay.
All right, love. Thank you for calling in. Call back.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Alright, y'all gotta make sure y'all call in with all the right requirements so that you can win the ticket. Listen, we got one person. Toya is about to be a guaranteed winner in a second. Do you understand? And I'm about to get the other ticket because I'm about to call in on my own phone. I already done shared the last one of times. Hold on, let me go to Instagram. I love you too, Ma. Let me go to Instagram. Y'all playing. Now y'all wanted those tickets. Y'all don't want to share the stuff. Y'all better start acting like that. I know y'all do. It just take y'all a minute, ain't it? I know. Y'all coming. They coming, baby. Just taking them a little second. Take a while to share stuff. My phone is on 5%, Jesus. Yo, yo, yo. 757-964-9367. 757-964-9367. Call in, baby, if you're trying to win that Jeezy ticket or that Soul for Real. My love, do you ever dream of candy coated? You said my vocals. I don't sing, I'm not a singer. Don't be a hater. You know what? Wes Roundtable Productions trying to come for me. Y'all make sure y'all tune in for him. This is exclusive. We got another caller on the line. Hello, good evening. Thank you for calling Tspills and Flossy.
Hi, good evening.
Hey, baby.
How are you? I just figured out Facebook and I shared live with Hannah Lane.
Okay. All right. So what's your name, love?
My name is Holly.
Okay, Holly. What is
Holly Bean. Like Christmas.
Hey.
Hey.
Come on now. So what is your That's how you go get information.
Yeah. And look, and pay attention to this live. At the end of the live, once we draw the names, you got to inbox me so I can meet with you to go ahead and get you your tickets, okay? Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Have fun.
Oh, shoot. All right, then, love. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
No problem. Y'all have a blessed day.
All right. Stay blessed. Stay up, love. Hey, okay. Good evening. Thank you for calling Tspills and Flossy. Who are you?
Hey, this is China. We back again.
Hey, China.
All right, we got you covered, China.
Did you share
Appreciate
the
you.
lives and stuff, China? Hey, that's right. Okay. We got you on the list, baby.
I'm just watching the live throughout the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I support Flossy, so I'm everywhere.
Facts.
Alright, that's big facts. Thank you so much for calling in, love.
Keep doing you, Floss.
I will.
Good girl.
Hey, looking good, girl.
Thank you.
Bless. Okay. Two more spots, y'all. We got two more spots. Call back in. We got two more spots. Call back in. We got two more spots. Wes trying to come for my singing, y'all. So y'all need to get her to call in. He said I sound horrible. He did. He said I sound horrible. So y'all make sure y'all tap in for the Roundtable Productions at the Tspills, baby. Oh, that's what's up. Okay, look, y'all. Well, we about to be with these three. We about to circulate these three. I'm gonna give y'all a good 1 minute. All right. Yes. So if you want to call in, the minute almost gone. If you want to call in, you got about 30 seconds. Alright, y'all.
Boom. We only got three. We got three names.
Okay, come on, we'll go. Anybody, boy, catch a pig, it by his soul. If it holler, let him go. Anybody, boy.
Alright, so first up for the Jeezy ticket, we got Holly.
Okay, so now I got to do this bitty mo, catch up and get back. So if it holler, let him go. Bitty mo.
And then we got China for the Soul for Real tickets. So y'all inbox me so I can link with y'all so y'all can get them tickets. I was gonna give away some more stuff, but look, we running out of time.
Oh, you want to get a Halo to Toya?
Yeah, we'll do that. I get a Halo to Toya. I get a fur one to Toya. Right after that, we got the round table coming up, so I'm gonna let the round table give away the other Halo I was giving. I appreciate y'all for calling in. Shout out to Tspills, powered by Virginia. Follow me on Instagram at @IM_Floss, Facebook Flossy LaPriest, and yeah, it's a wrap.
Hey, thank y'all so much for coming in and tapping in with us this Wednesday. It's been real dope with you, Flossy LaPriest. Make sure you check her out on all her handles. Check out her upcoming events. She is the hostess with the mostest. She's the artist, the entrepreneur, the landscaper, the power washer. She got it all going on. And don't forget, she got the halos, baby. Look, you know how it's been real with y'all this evening. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me, your girl T. And you know it means so very much to me. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay up and y'all stay sucker free. Next time, babies. And we out. And we out.
Powered by Virginia Radio.